thanks for joining me. I mainly do cross stitch and diamond painting. I may do some other crafts sometimes. I haven't done some in a while though. I'm still learning, so if you have any suggestions or comments, just leave them down below. So let's get into it. Drinking my coffee today. My husband bought me one from Tim Hortons. It's yummy coffee. I just got back from the gym like 5 minutes ago, so coffee's perfect. So let's get into it here. So this is the 1-2-1 stitch, which is 5 stitch, which is Painting Fairy. So it's the 4 season in frames, and this is the one I've been working on. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. It looks adorable. So I have already done this. If you haven't seen it before, I've done this little square, this one, the Christmas one, I would say, the winter one. So I think it's pretty cute. Turned out all right. Not straight, obviously. And now I'm working on the mushroom. Oh, it is adorable. I've enjoyed it completely. So I did some of the confetti down here, and then I did the mushroom because I was dying to do the mushroom. Turned out great. So I've been plucking away at that. I think I'm going to put it down for this week and work on my phone booth some more, my 11 count, because I'm doing the big count, the big one, 11 count one of the sewing room. So I'll put this down till the following week, but it's turning out great. So today we're going to do some beaded embroidery. So it's this picture here. We're working here. I've done a little bit of this. I'll show you. But I got this from Dream Stitch. There's the key that came with it, 36 colors. I had to put it in here because it was getting the worse for wear. So I'm going to move that aside and let's look at it. Oh my gosh, it is wonderful. I'm about a third of the way, I would say. Oh, look at that. Let me knock my coffee over. But I'm about a third of the way. So I just started the waterfall here. Sun's pretty much done. Started the building. Threads in the way there. So yeah, down here is half. 110 is half. So I would say I'm about a third of the way. There is a little bit empty spots in here I have to fill in, but I was dying to see the waterfall, so I just started a little bit of it. I think once it's done and you soak it and the markings come off, I think you'll see this a lot better, because right now you can see the stuff behind it, but it's looking really good. So we're going to work a little bit down here. Maybe we'll do some here if we got some time. So let me get set up. We'll do some stitching together and chit chat. Okay, so I'm just going to put a few of the beads. We're going to do this pink one up here. I put this on the beads. I know you really shouldn't, but they're glass. I don't think it would damage them in any way. And then the top, I just left a little corner of it because I'm only putting one color down. So that way they don't go on the wild so much. And then usually I put a pile and then I lay them flat so they don't go rolling around. So there we go. Look how pretty that's like super pretty pink. I have my needle thread up. Oh, let's come closer. If that's close enough. Lock myself in and let's get going. So today's Sunday. Like I said this morning, just came back from the gym, had a good workout. Just gotta get myself situated here. I think we'll do it this way. We got tons of snow. Sorry, I just need to sip my coffee. I should have done that before. We got tons of snow. Enough we had to snow blow in the last 2 days, so that's not fun. For whatever reason, I can't. I'm struggling here. I know the first couple ones are always a bit of a struggle for me. So when I went to the gym this morning, there was no snow, and I came out, and the roads were like there was no snow on the roads, and I came out, and they're all snow covered. I went to turn and went right through the intersection, so which was fine. I was turning, but I know how to drive in the snow, so took my foot off the gas and the brake and turned my wheel, and I slid through the intersection. I think that's the first time that happened to me this year. So I'm feeling much better since the time change. I think that really threw me for a loop. I'm 100 years old, the time change is bothering me. Plus, if you watch my video, struggling with my diamond painting. I got that all sorted out. I made my craft table bigger, and it's not a lot, but I think it may be 2 feet bigger, 3 feet bigger, and it makes a huge difference, and I feel 100 times better. So I'm going to finish these threads today, and I'm going to do some diamond painting. I was doing so much yesterday. I cut my thumb out. See if you can see that. Got a line for when the needle goes on my thumb. I know I could put a thing on it, but it's not bothering me. I actually didn't notice until I got in the water. Oops, sorry about that. Good view of my hand. Didn't notice until I got in the water, so. Oops, there's the bead. I love doing this one. This is beautiful. I think it's turning out nice. The beads are definitely really small, though. They're not the same size, so it's a bit more frustrating. Coming that way so you don't see my hand so much. But I'm feeling like rather than having a week or so, my arm's feeling better, like all the way around, much better. I got home today. I was pulling the driveway, and nobody's home. Not one single kid, not my husband, nobody. And I'm like, man, no one was there, and I wasn't home to enjoy it. I think everybody's working. Actually, I think my son is helping a family out that's struggling. So I think he went to go help them out. He's going to buy them a few groceries, and I don't know. I think he was going to shovel their driveway and stuff too. So he's feeling a little sorry for the man. So he has epilepsy and 2 small kids, single dad, just lost his job. So anyway, so my son's going to go help him out a bit, which is nice, which made him get up early, which is good. I don't know why this is so awkward today. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. It is delightful. Nothing else going on. I'm going to finish these threads. I'm going to put this aside. And this week I'm going to work on my 11 count sewing room. That's what I'm going to do this week. And my 11 count foam booth. So I want to get some progress done on that. And I'm going to do some diamond painting later today. I still haven't cleaned the front closet out. Still got all the winter stuff in. My husband thinks we should wait 1 more week before get no more snow. Usually after March break, we don't really get a lot, maybe a little bit, maybe 1, but let's hope that holds true. So it's March break this week for the kids in our area, so I am not venturing out too much. I think over here I made a little ruffle here. That's too big there where I cut it off. So I'm going to fix that after. I'll bring the thread through and just carry it along the back of it. Make it a little bit easier so it looks a little bit better because that doesn't look good. Oops, I forgot what color I was doing there. I saw pink. I was going to go in the pink. Yeah, so for Tuesday, I am going to go to the gym. I'll go early before the kids come in the swimming pool. I'll try it out Monday and see, but I don't think the kids usually show up later. And then Tuesday, I'm going to go see a friend, do some shopping, and then the rest of the week, it's just the gym and home. It's better to stay away from restaurants and malls and stores and stuff like that. Kids are running around on the wild. And if the weather's not nice, parents need to keep them busy. When my kids were little, we used to send them to my mom's for the week. We never went anywhere on March break because it's so busy. We used to go in April, take the kids out of school and go in April. Sorry, super thirsty. Big exciting news. I bought a new ice maker. So excited. We have a fridge. We have a Samsung fridge that has the ice maker in the fridge part. If you know anything about them, they're prone to not working, and ours broke years ago. So annoying. Now Samsung doesn't make them with the ice maker in the fridge. They put them in the freezer. But there was a lawsuit and everything about it, but whatever. So we have a separate ice machine, but my ice machine was old and wasn't making very much ice, and it was slow. So I went and got a big and to clean that thing was take forever, and we go through a lot of ice, and with the summer coming, I go through even more. So, especially my son, because he fills up his thermos, this big massive thermos with ice, and then takes it to work and it melts. So he has cold water all day. And I drink tons of ice water. I don't like room temperature water. I like cold water. So yeah, big news. Got a new ice maker. I had to let it sit for 24 hours, so I did that. So now it's making some ice. It's supposed to make 40 pounds in 24 hours, so let's see if that actually holds true. I don't think I need 40 pounds of ice, but I just have the freezer in my fridge. I don't have an extra freezer. We used to, but honestly, you just buy stuff, you forget it's in there, at least in the fridge. In the freezer fridge, I know I'm using it, so. And I could see what I have. That was the problem too. I never remember what I had, and then I'd buy it again, and so we got rid of it, and we just use the one in the fridge. It works good for us. Sometimes it's frustrating because if something's on sale and you want to buy extra, but not very often. And ice cream and stuff doesn't stay in my house, so you never have to worry about that. So yeah, I don't really have anything else. It seems really loud here, and I'm doing laundry. I don't know what my husband. Oh, my husband's putting pop in the fridge. I'm really enjoying this. Yesterday I worked on it, and I was watching Grimm and doing this, and no one was home, and my husband had an overtime shift, and kids were working, and it was delightful. The only thing was missing was ice cream. I didn't have any ice cream in the house. I made an easy dinner. Just made lasagna. Nothing too traumatic. I think Zeus is getting mad. Goes outside, it's warm. Next day goes outside and it's not. Yesterday I went to let him out. He took 2 steps, came and turned around, but he knew he had to go out, so I'm standing there with the door open waiting for him to make up his mind to get going. My arms feel a lot better. It's stiff in the morning, but it's, whoops, sorry, that was a lot of my hand there. Sorry about that. But that is also feeling better. So I cannot believe I did not make my craft table bigger to start with. I don't know why I never did, but so I have my coffee on the side, my diamond painting stuff, the extra beads, and it's not sitting right where I'm working, so, which is really nice. I really think I'm going to enjoy that. And then I was thinking too, when I get my big diamond paintings out, I'm going to have the room for it. And I cleaned off my cart too. So if I have one of my big ones out, I can put my coffee in there and my extra bits and bots in there. So yeah, should be good. I'm excited. My son just came back, so I'll see how that went. Not sure he's going to come in, so if I stop the videos because he's coming in, hang on, I'm just going to stop it anyways. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Snowplows going by our street, first time in 2 days. We're not on major roads. They always do the major road first, but I don't know why they went down the street. They could do the major road. It was pretty bad. That's when snow blowing. Enough snow that we had to snow blow. Okay, let's switch colors. Let me come up. Just because I want to switch colors. Not that I couldn't keep going, but I don't know what's going on here. Hang on just 1 minute. Okay, now I talk to my son. He went and dropped some groceries off to somebody that needed a hand. Struggling a bit, so I'm proud of that he did that. Very nice of him. But he looks tired, so I think he needs to go back to bed. I was sitting here and I'm like, I am hungry. It's because it's like 10:30. I haven't eaten yet. I've been up since 6, so I think I have to get something to eat once I finish this. My nails really are an ugly color. It's okay, you can say it. Why would you do that? That is ugly. I don't know what I was thinking. Good news is I'm going back in 2 weeks. Tuesday. Whoops. Oh, there goes. That bead went right across the room. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, now the animals are playing. I don't know why they have to do it in the craft room. They got the whole house. So they got to come in the craft room and bother me. I'm sure a light or camera's going to get knocked out. Zeus is at my feet. I can feel him. So he must not want to play, and Luna wants to play. So I was sleeping last night, and I was like completely out of it. And I'm like, all of a sudden I feel something in my head, and I like freaked out. It was just Luna. He never does that, so I don't know why he went up by my head. I'm a little allergic, so I don't usually let them on my bed. The odd time I do at the bottom of the bed, but yeah. I don't know what the heck he was doing. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I might actually clean something today. I have to clean the bathroom down here, but nah, I'm not going to. Yeah, that came and went pretty quick. I'll clean the bathroom because I have to, but I'm with my husband. I'm going to leave the closet for another week. I have to clean the stairs too. My stairs are horrible. I think everybody's going. Kids are off tomorrow, but they'll sleep, so I might do the stairs in the morning. I don't know. I was wondering how long do you think this is going to take me? I'm going to say working on it. I only work on it a month. So I'm going to say probably the end of the year. And I'm a third of the way. I'm probably working on it a few months. So I'm going to say probably the end of the year. That's my goal, to get this done before the end of the year. I have another one like this that I can do afterwards. But I'm going to say probably the end of the year. And then what am I going to do with it? I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in a frame or not. But that's many, many months away. Applied for a little job to keep me busy. Canada's doing their census this year. So I applied for a little part-time job to go door to door and collect info. It's only for a few months. I think it's the month of May, end of April, May. It's 20 hours a week. I'm spending money for the summer. Plus it gets me out. That's mainly it. It's a lot of walking, but I don't mind. I walk anyway, so. And it won't be super hot. Well, I shouldn't say that because sometimes in May it's hot, but I'm hoping it's not going to be super hot. So just something to do. I worked the election too last year, the federal and the provincial. I had a good time, except the federal was like a 16-hour day. Supervising on one of the sites, so you had to stay right to the end. There's more than one supervisor, but it's long days. We all had to stay 16 hours. So, but the provincial was good. Federal, they can't use computers because it has to be equal all the way around the country, and some northern countries don't have reliable internet. So that means the whole country has to do it by paper ballot and then count it. So that's why the federal takes too long. But not sure we'll have another election this year. You never know. But I'll do the census if I get the job. Already called me. I've done the background check, and We'll see. We'll see. No, hopefully no one. Most people don't go to their doors now, so we'll see. We will see. I applied for a supervisor job for that too, but I don't think I'll get it. I just don't have the experience. So. But that's okay. Gets you out a little bit of spending money, meet some new people. Not really doing it for the money, but I mean, I can do it for the money too, but you know, getting out, meeting people, doing something different. So, I think that starts in May, so better not have snow in May. That's all I got to say. That's all I have to say. Still want to go away. Still can't decide what we want to do. Now that I applied for that job too, I got to wait because I can't go in May, April or May. So I know, because I told them I was free all the time, and then I can't get the job and say, okay, I can't do this. So we will see. We booked our first car show of the year in June. So that's exciting. If you don't watch any of my videos, my husband has an 89 Trans Am. Or my friends have a, it's a Porsche. I'm going to say 99. Jamie Paul, am I right? I can't remember. And we go to car shows. It's fun. Jamie's a big cross stitcher. She's excellent cross stitcher, not like me. She's really, really good. And so we go there, we cross stitch, look at the cars, chit chat. It is super fun. Bring our chairs and some food and just hang out with friends and look at the cars. Some of the cars are really nice. I'm not a big car person. My husband definitely is, and her husband definitely is. But it's nice to see some of those cars. I really like Shelby Mustangs, so there's lots of those there. So I think we did 3 or 4 last year. So I'm hoping this year we can do just as many, maybe a few more. So Jamie and Paul, if you're watching, we're waiting, willing and waiting to do some more. So that is fun. I just can't wait to barbecue either. I think next time I do groceries, I'm going to buy some stuff that we can barbecue because my husband moved. I think I told you that too. He moved to, got rid of the snow melted off the deck so we can barbecue. So spring is coming. Hurry up. Easter's really early this year, eh? April. We don't do much because the kids work in restaurants. They tend to work. And my parents usually go to, I have another brother, he lives way up north in Ontario, and they usually go on holidays and visit him. So the last few years since he moved up there, that's what they do. So we don't usually see them on holidays, but that's okay because they live closer to us. So, and my younger brother who lives near me, his stepson's getting married. So they are away, getting married, I think the 31st of March. So they're someplace hot. They told me where. Oh, life of me, I can't remember. So it's just going to be us, and they're working. So I'm not sure if my husband is, but see what the weather's like, what we do. Okay. So let me bring the needle up. I just dropped it. I'm going to finish this thread in the pink thread. And then I think I'm going to put it away for a couple weeks. Well, this is ridiculous. I got 4 left. Let's finish these 4. I don't even know where I stopped. Let's finish these 4. I'm hoping when you're done that you can really see the picture. I'm not 100% sure that's the way it's going to be, but I guess we'll see with the waterfall. That's why I started the waterfall. And it's always hard to tell, too, when you see the colors underneath it, right? What's it going to look like. We will see, my friends. Am I off screen? I don't even know where I am. No, just at the corner of it. So I only got 2 left, so I'm not going to move the camera. I was going to, but now I'm just going to stay here. I think my husband's cleaning the kitchen. He is awesome. Fantastic. So when I get in the kitchen, it'll be clean. I can make some food. What am I going to eat? Probably some scrambled eggs and some fruit. If there's any fruit left. Fruit in my house goes like crazy. So usually what I do when I'm done is I come up somewhere, go back down, and then I'll find a place and do a pin stitch. I'm getting better at them. Let's see how well I do on camera. I know I'm right at the very top. I'm not even sure you can see. Do a little pin stitch. And then, that was a good pin stitch. Hopefully you can see it. That was a good pin stitch. Yeah, I'll come up here. There we go. Let's go out, have another look at it. See, some of these beads are, I don't know if you can see, they're not cut very well. It seems like some of the lighter colors, like look how big that one is. But when you look at the whole I'm just going to move this over here. When you look at the whole picture, you can't really tell. Oh my gosh, it is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Got my little needle minder my friend Jamie made for me. Yeah, you can see here. Looking good. I can't wait to start the building and see what that looks like. So anyways, whatever you're doing, happy crafting. Have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video.